It squeezed ketchup on its belly, cracked an egg on its head, pretending to be the scene of a car accident. The driver was stunned. He actually crashed into an Antarctic penguin in Africa. While people gathered around taking pictures, 3 other penguins jumped onto the car using a seesaw. Just as the driver was performing artificial respiration on the penguin, they successfully started the car. The pretended dead penguin floated onto the car like a balloon.
Yeah! Music! No, stop!
And just like that, they stole the car right under everyone's noses. And why did they do this? To use the car parts to build a plane and send these animals back to the New York Zoo. Soon the plane was built, but because the runway was too short, they decided to catapult it into the air. At the captain's command, the lemurs let go of the vines. As soon as the mechanism was triggered, the plane shot out instantly. Did you think the plane crashed? Of course not. The penguin captain didn't know what failure was, but things weren't smooth sailing either. Halfway through, the malfunction light suddenly came on. The captain quickly grabbed the flight manual.
Problemo solved.
Although the problem was fixed, things got worse. Both wings stopped moving. Seeing the captain's confident expression, I thought for sure it had a solution, but
We're crash landing. When it comes to air travel, we know you have no choice whatsoever.
even in such a dangerous situation, the flight attendants didn't forget to hand out drinks. They had full confidence in the captain. Sure enough, under the captain's command, the plane managed to steady the body and miraculously pulled off the emergency landing, though the plane was heavily damaged, but at least there were no casualties. Later, the captain learned it would take 9 years to fix the plane, so it hired a large group of workers locally. That's right, these clever monkeys. With them, the plane could be fixed in just 1 month. Meanwhile, while Alex was wandering around and unexpectedly found its long-lost parents, it turned out that 10 years ago, while playing, it had been captured by hunters. Its father tried to save it but got shot. And the crate Alex was in ended up falling into the ocean. The crate floated all the way to New York. Alex, multi-talented, became quite popular here. When it grew up, they called it the King of New York. But even so, if Alex wanted to return to its family, it had to go through the family's trial by combat. The tribe's Makunga told Alex to choose the weakest, Tsitsi, as its opponent. But when it called out Tsitsi's name, everyone was shocked. It turned out Makunga had tricked it. Tsitsi wasn't the weakest, but the strongest. But Alex didn't seem to realize how serious it was, and even excitedly started dancing. The next moment, the father didn't want to expel its child, so it threw away its scepter and gave up the throne to the cunning Makunga. But once Makunga took power, it didn't take responsibility. One day, the river on the savannah dried up, but instead of solving the problem, Makunga even had the animals fight each other in a duel for the last